I am cleaning the electric kettle. It is in bad shape. In my mind, I'm thinking to replace it with a bigger one, allowing my hands to fit into it so it can be cleaned with increased frequency. I decided to try cleaning it first. DIYers, at least Golden Judge, cleans dirty items versus discarding, replacing, or using the item's state as an opportunity to upgrade to the heart's desire. Oh, where's my manners? A journey of home renovation and maintenance. Welcome to Maintaining 18. Small expenditures add up. Yes, a wheelbarrow will soon be filled, tossing in one rock at a time. That's discipline. Maintenance avoids purchases due to blight. This is no exception. The kettle has been out of use because of something in it. It does not seem to cause harm. Instead, it freaks me out.
What in the world is this, and what are we going to be looking at today?
This is a water bottle.
Okay.
I use it when I'm training on my bike. My girlfriend noticed that inside here, it's all black.
You basically gave me the bottle to do what?
Well, I wanted you to tell me, what is the black?
What do you think these could be, those black little patches over here?
It looks like when I was a kid, what was growing on the walls of the fish tank, some sort of algae.
Yeah, well, these are not algae, these are actually, it's a fungus.
A fungus.
Okay. Clear water bottles, glass water bottles, if you keep on refilling it, then you will not grow fungi in it, but actually algae, because they will actually get the sunlight, and they're able to produce their own organic food, so to say, right? Okay, so these are definitely bacteria. So you see that the bacteria, those dots here, are significantly smaller. Here, that's a nice one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And those are from the bottle?
Yes.
Okay.
So the acid in the stomach actually is quite important for killing off many of these cells. And if the amount is not too high, then generally you're fine. And you cannot automatically assume that you're bad, but knowing about it, you probably want to avoid it in any case. Yeah?
Seems we have algae. It is barely noticeable unless under light and the kettle is empty. I'm wishing for a kettle which blocks out light. I tried many methods to rid the kettle of this buildup. Chemicals and several of them. I thought it was some form of mineral. The water that goes into the kettle is filtered. So, I thought such buildup should not be biological. Well, soap failed, descalers failed, overnight soak failed, and on. But one thing worked. Scrubbing. The steel wool was able to break this circle. Yep, this buildup formed a complete circle. Barely anything happened this time around. Wow. I realized I did not have the correct tools to open the kettle. Triangle bits are not popular. Well, now I have to get some. When cleaning internal parts, it's best to disassemble and then clean. That was not possible with the kettle at the time. What worked? A scouring with steel wool. The problem is the opening is so small I cannot get my hand in there. The effectiveness of scrubbing with a medium between the hand and the scouring pad became ineffective after a while. Here comes an uncool tool. A brush attachment for the Dremel rotary tool. I think water and dish soap is a good lubricant. While the scrubbing is taking place, this kettle reminds me of a fallacy. The kettle is calling the pot black, or vice versa. The kettle tells on the age of this adage. Okay. Well, neither is to be black, and since the kettle mentioned it, the pot needs to deal with its mess and not win the argument by putting focus on the kettle being black. Imagine if a DIYer took this attitude, like the pot. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Pretty please. My experience with the brushes. Turns out that I did get most of the substance off. This is good. The bad is there is some damage. Seems like rust, but it's not so. I also pressed the tool to compress the brushes, making them wear out fast. I ran out of brushes and used what can be said to be a grinding stone but softer, and kept it in place too long, causing burns. And there we have it. Nothing like a manual scrub to clean things up. While looking into this kettle issue, it reminded me that there could be other buildup in the kettle based on the water. It was time to change the water filters. Well, as usual, there's a weigh-in before and after. This kettle may not last much longer. While it worked, after a couple uses the light went out. Well, the kettle is back in use, and while not super clean, it's back in use. The day was a draw. Please subscribe and be entertained by a homeowner on the journey of maintaining and renovating a home.